Previously on Fly with the Guy. It is an AM trip, you know, womp womp. I hate AMs. Favorite part, we are done. The shower here, the pressure, the temperature, phenomenal. I have so much to do. My life is in shambles. I am on the verge of hiring a virtual assistant. This is just some chicken wings and some macaroni and cheese.
I've been trying to make my wallet fold all day. Cashing in my dreams, big payout. Underneath my money tree, big shade out. Now these models.
Hey freaking flyers, welcome back to another video on the channel. I'm Brandon. I'm a guy who flies as a flight attendant who's Miami based for a US carrier. And what you see is my opinion and my opinion only. It does not reflect my employer or any affiliates. So we are at the airport today, you all, because I am going on a stand-up tonight, which is a very extended turn with a very brief ground time where we do get a layover, but it's not long enough to call it a layover. Anyway, I'm feeling well. I'm feeling great. And I need to go ahead and get into the airport. I'm about 13 minutes until I need to be signed in. Nope, that clock is fast. Let's add 3 to that. I am 16 minutes earlier than I need to be for sign-in, but I'm gonna go ahead and sign in. We're gonna go to Dunkin', get us iced coffee, and yeah, we're gonna make our way down to the aircraft because I haven't checked the load. I don't know what position I'm working in. I don't know who I'm working with. I just knew what day I was supposed to be here and what time I was supposed to show up. That's about it. So yeah, let's figure out the rest.
Everybody was on the plane.
Going down.
Hey you all, so we have made it to Baltimore. Current time is 12:35. We have a 5 a.m. van, which means we have a 4 a.m. wake-up call. Yeah, that's the life of a stand-up. But you know, I'll take it. By the time I do what I need to do in here and go ahead and lay down by 1, get a solid 3-hour nap. I'll take it. Nice easy flight down, like really easy, full load, and they were great passengers to have on board. Flying with some new people, which is always nice to meet other people in base. It was so funny because we got on the shuttle and there was also a Southwest crew that was on the shuttle with us, and 2 flight attendants' bags got all mixed up. So they had the same lunchbox and neither one of them were tagged. So Southwest flight attendant took the flight attendant that's in my crew's lunch bag, and then she had her lunch bag, and they both were like, wait a minute, my bag doesn't feel the right weight. Like when they were pulling it, and it's so funny how you know how your bags should feel when you pull them, and that's how they were able to realize that they had swapped each other's lunch bags. And so it was kind of interesting. But yes, I'm about to go ahead, go down for the night, and I will see you all in a couple hours. Oh, forgot to mention, it's Friday. City Girls have released Twerkulated, so it is officially summer. Like the release of that song plus Nicki re-releasing her old music, it is officially summer. Like it's time for City Boys to pop out. Summer 2021, let's go. Good morning, y'all. It's a couple of hours later. So I decided that I was going to take a nap yesterday from 5 to 7 and then get up at 7 and be ready for work, thinking that would help curb my sleepiness. Well, it hurt me because, I don't know, I stopped talking to y'all at like 12:30 something, maybe 12:45. I didn't go to sleep till 2:30 this morning. Like, just sitting up looking stupid, watching South Park. So yeah, I'm gonna have to rethink that when I have to do this again. I am up though. Alarm went off at 4 o'clock. Didn't hear the wake up call, but then I got a knock on the door. And I'm like, knock on the door at 4 o'clock. What is going on? I thought I was late. I looked over at the clock. It said 4. I was like, it can't be. Is it 5? I was like, did the time jump forward? Like everything went through my mind, but it was literally the night auditor, the person that works the front desk overnight. He was coming up to wake me up because when we checked in, after everything that's been going on, I wrote down on the sign-in sheet, 4 a.m. wake-up call. And I asked him, I said, can you put this in or do I need to do it from the room? He said, no, I got you, I'll put it in. So he came and knocked on the door at 4. He was like, yeah, I just wanted to make sure you were up because your phone wasn't working. And I was like, luckily my phone, I literally had an alarm set like from 4 every 5, 10, 15 minutes on all the way through just to make sure. So I appreciate him for doing that. And you know the layover is short when the same person is working the front desk when you checked in as when you leave. They were 8-hour shifts. He'll still have more work when we leave. I am up. I took a shower. I mean, granted, we were only here for a couple hours, but it's something about me needing that like morning shower to like wake me up. Sorry, not sorry to everybody else on this floor, but we were definitely jamming to Rihanna's anti-album. Come on, focus. Yes, so we were definitely jamming to that entire album because it's still a bop. I've accepted the fact that Rihanna's not coming back to music, but she left us on a high note. So yeah, I know my coworkers under me. I don't know who's beside me or around me, but they got a full-on concert this morning and it's about to continue while I pack up. It's the last couple of things that I'm putting away. I don't know if I ever mentioned you all, but I've been traveling with my own soap. This is just Dial hand soap. I don't know, this is something about Dial and their antibacterial soap, the original one, that just gives me like clean and sanitized. So I travel with this, and this is what I use on the plane. Bump the hand soap we got on the plane. This is what I use in my hotel room. Bump the soap they got in the hotel room. I'll be washing my hand with Dial, and I just be feeling like they be clean. But I'm about to go downstairs. I have a meal that I can warm up, and I need to grab some coffee. Let's go to work. Let's go home. One leg. Back to Miami. I need to go mess up this bed. Nope, not the right way.
Going down.
Hey frequent flyers, so we have made it back to Miami bright and early, just the one flight from Baltimore, which was very eventful. So I don't know if I told you all this, but I'm working in the cabin in this trip in the back. And so I'm just sitting down in the middle of the flight, you know, not doing anything because there was nothing to do. Super quiet and really easy. Passenger comes back requesting water. So I'm like, sure, let me get that for you. She's like, I don't feel good. I look up from what I was doing. She's like on another planet. And I'm just like, oh my gosh. I'm like, she's like, I'm about to, and before she could say it, she literally passed out in the galley, like fell on towards like the wall in the galley. And I gotta tell y'all, like there's a lot going on in the galley on an aircraft. Like there's a lot of equipment, fixtures, there's a lot of things. And when the way she was falling, she was literally falling into like the wall. And I like leaned forward and braced myself to like catch her so she wouldn't hit her head. Where did I park it? Oh, I didn't need to come down here. Oh, I parked over there. Jesus. Okay, I'll just walk and talk because I'm not getting back on the elevator. So, she like just passes out and like I put myself into a stance to like brace myself to catch her so she wouldn't hit her head. I caught her and basically guided her whole body onto the ground. So now she's like sprawled out in the floor of the galley. Luckily, the other flight attendant that I was working with in the back was like right there. I was like, help. And in that moment, like, it's amazing how all of your training from training kicks in. Like, and I was like, it wasn't a question of like, oh my gosh, what do I do? It was like, you call up front, let them know to contact, da 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 da, and I just like rolled it off. And so this lady was in and out of consciousness. Long story short, she passed out. She hasn't eaten today, and her blood sugar dropped. But we had medical personnel on board, and now I have the lovely job of going home and filling out an incident report, because you got to do reports every time stuff happens. So even though I'm off, I'm not off, but we found my car. I've only been gone for a couple of hours. How did I lose the car that fast? But yeah, y'all, we are back. We are done. I'm going to end the vlog right here. I'm Brandon. I'm a guy who flies, and I'll see you all the next time.